Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a teacher and someone or your student asks you the meaning of tension, don't look for a dictionary. If you can find your way very quickly to Nyahururu, then this will be practicals in English because you will know what not just tension is, but the meaning of palpable tension. Yani, that tension that you can feel. It is there in Nyahururu. And I will tell you why. If you look at the program that was given by Gen Z, entitled 7 Days of Rage, today, the 23rd, Sunday, if you look at that schedule number 3, it says deplatform politicians in church. And it goes ahead to say that don't allow any politician who voted yes to speak in your church. And there is an invite here by the ACK Diocese of Nyahururu, and it says ACK Diocese of Nyahururu welcomes His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, to the consecration and enthronement of Reverend Major Samson Mburu Gachadi as the third Bishop of ACK Nyahururu Diocese. Date is 23rd June 2024, that is today, beginning 9 a.m. Venue is ACK Pro Cathedral Nyahururu. And if you look at Twitter, Nyahururu is actually trending at number 1. And Nyahururu resists finance bill is also trending. And look at what these people are saying, the Gen Z. They are saying that so far, the churches we are attending tomorrow are Gospel Embassy Chapel in Kisii to say hi to Rachel Ruto, St. Francis of Assisi Catholic in Kapchekoima for Murkomen, and ACK Diocese of Nyahururu to heckle Ruto and Gachagua. Let not their voices be heard. Drown them out. So far, the Gen Z are saying that they want to greet the politicians. Murkomen, Nyahururu will be William Ruto. In fact, in Nyahururu, they're saying that they want to heckle. Now, something must be noted here. William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua are the two most powerful men in the country. They have the best security. Anytime the president or the deputy would visit a place, there is an advanced team. So you can imagine both of them are going there and they know that they are wanted. So there is already an advanced team. There are civilian security in that place and they are cordoning that place. So it is going to be Generation Z versus William Samoei Ruto. Who is going to blink first? And this is what I'm telling you, that if you want to know the meaning of tension, just rush to Nyahururu, because the information that we are getting is that they are trying, the Gen Z are trying to block all the roads, and they want to ensure that Ruto does not get to that place. So you can almost imagine what is going to happen. Now, the other reason why this is becoming, a bit technical, in the last few days after Ruto members of parliament, or those who are allied to him, passed the Finance Bill 2024, they have had it very rough. One, Oscar Sudi was not allowed to speak in one of the Catholic churches, and that bishop told him off, kama umemaliza kuongea tafadhali, the only thing you can tell us is how you know God. Ababu Namwambo is not even a member of parliament, just a CS, is a CS in the Ministry of Sports and Youth, was in carnival to stand in solidarity with Eric Omondi's brother, Fred Omondi. And this generation told him off, don't talk, and they shut him down. They didn't allow him to talk. John Kerry, who is a member of parliament in Dagoretti South, was shut down and was told, don't talk where we are. And the list continues because they have not been allowed to talk anywhere. So this time round, all the politicians have got their security beefed up. Now, to make it worse, that it is now the president, the man who didn't vote, but all his people voted. He is the father of this bill. And this is what I'm telling you, that is not going to be very easy. This generation understands that politicians would always take, sacred platforms like the church, and they want to justify illegalities. I remember many bishops have come up and condemned the use of church podiums to advance political machinations. That is the place where they will always attack the opposition. In fact, today, because Cherargei had started it, they would advance this theory that it is Raila, it is the opposition that is sponsoring the demonstrations. And that is what the Gen Z does not want to hear, because they understand well that they went to the street because they are tired of the government, because they are tired of a government that does not listen to them. And here is a group that wants to advance a theory that they are being sponsored by someone. It is like the government is saying that our Gen Z are zombies. They cannot think for themselves. They have not read the bill, yet they have read. Like today, what is trending is that an ancestral land will be taxed to an extent that if you're not careful, the government will take it. It's been trending, and on this, I can safely conclude that everyone in this government is mad. We need to take them to Madari. This cannot, on land, just go and read what they're proposing on land. And yet they didn't want to speak about it. Kimani Chungwa is busy telling us that we have abandoned taxes on bread, on diapers, on the motor vehicle levy, and the other one was the electronic money transfer, M-Pesa and all that. And now they're telling us that we can now safely pass it. I mean, it cannot happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the security, William Ruto would not want to be humiliated, because he wanted to show the nation and the international community that despite the noise that the Gen Z is making, people still love him despite the fact that they passed this bill. And that is why he's taking his campaigns to churches. What he's doing is a campaign to justify. What worries me, and I've always lamented on this platform, anytime William Ruto does something that does not augur well with the Kenyans, he will not run to his community. You will not see him in Surgoi. He will go to Central. When they were killing people in the streets, it was in Central where they got that platform to justify why they were killing people in the street. After they had passed the Finance Bill 2023, they went to Central. And I don't understand what is wrong. How can you stand before a people who fought by their blood? You know the Mau Mau. The Mau Mau mostly were coming from Mount Kenya. So how do you stand before the generation, both the old and the young generation of Mau Mau, and you tell them that this bill is good, yet you want to tax their land? I mean, how do you do that? This is the height of madharau, if you ask me. Mtakubali aje? Hebu niwaulize the people from Mount Kenya. Mtu anasimamaje mbele yenu anaongea mambo ya ardhi, na mnajua one of the things that cost the lives of some of the forefathers of Mount Kenya is that they fought for land. The Gen Z does not want to give them a chance, because for a very long time they gave this government a chance to hoodwink them. Unakumbuka wakiambiwa tutoe hapa chini tuweke hapa juu, yani bottom up. And this is what is hurting Gen Z, because they realized they gave William Ruto a chance, and they don't want to repeat it, because when you give someone a chance to repeatedly hoodwink you, cheat you, and deceive you, they will always think that you're stupid. And the Gen Z wants to show them that we are not stupid. And it is going to be tension because the police and the security will not allow this to happen. If you look at social media, they are already there. So the advanced team of President William Ruto is there. The advanced team of Deputy President is there, and then the advanced team of Gen Z is there. So it is going to be a showdown. The Gen Z is determined. The president is determined. If you've known William Ruto very well, he always wants to show, that he's on top of everything. He wants to show, because even in the international media, the CNN and BBC are already there. They picked camps and they want to see what is going to happen. And this is also going to happen to Madam Rachel in Kisii. And I don't know what is going to happen. The only good thing is that Gen Z does not throw stones. They don't confront they're not physically violent. I'm just wondering how the security is going to stand there and see their boss being heckled, because I can assure you the president is going to be heckled. If the police is not careful, then people are going to be killed, because they will be throwing tear gas or whatever they have, and the Gen Z will not accept it. So I don't know whether they will allow him to go to the church and don't allow him to speak, because you can imagine William Ruto is there and the Gen Z are ready. They are seated somewhere and they don't want him to speak. Or they just say, Atutaki went, and so there is a standoff. It's going to be very interesting. Where is your member of parliament? Because I understand that some of them have decided they're not going to worship today. Lucky are they who are worshiping on Saturday. Because yesterday we did see much of drama. But if you're a Sunday worshiper, but politicians don't even have a day of worshiping, they would always go to any church. And we'll be watching very closely to see what is happening. The security security details that are manning our members of parliament are our brothers and sisters. I don't know what is going to happen. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is tension. We are waiting for it.